cock and bull. We're gonna have a little cock and bull. And bull, some cock and some cock and some cock and bull. Glasses on, glasses off. I don't know, I like glasses on. I just kind of feel like I can see. I feel like I have to see to talk. Anybody else gotta like have to see to hear and see to talk and see to smell? I know it's like the five senses thing. But yeah, I've got to see. I'm sorry. I know it's giving me some major flashback from my lights. I apologize, you guys. What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Misschampagneb, and I'm back with another episode of Diary of a Mad Black Bartender, where I'm not mad as in angry, but I'm mad as in crazy. Crazy about these cocktails. If this is your first time watching me, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you guys. You've been hanging in here, and I appreciate you coming through. Like, there is just no words to describe how I feel. So thank you for coming if this is your first time. And if you're a returner, you are my ride or die. Thank you. You get me. And thank you for getting me, because I get you that you're getting me, and I get that, and I appreciate that. How are you guys doing today? How's everything going? I had an event tonight and it was canceled because of cast of the of an event that I was on. The cast that were throwing the party, they all caught the Omicron. Be careful out there, you guys. Like, this is no joke. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how long it's going to take for there to become some type of form of some semblance of normalcy. I don't know how long it'll be till we get there, but in the meantime, in between time, I'm just gonna get you drunk and we're gonna ride this shit out. All right, a simple cocktail. I'm dipping into rum because it's what I have, and every night I've been taking a little my little cocktail game to the next level because I'm trying to do bigger and better. I did dehydrate some limes in my dehydrator from the thrift store. I mean, from the yard sale, not the thrift store, from the yard sale. Although, I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, a deal is a deal, right? I like buying new things just as much as the next person. But shoot, if I can get a $70 product for $3 and it hasn't been that beat up or anything, why the fudge not? I mean, why not? Okay? Everybody's like, oh, I don't use things. Oh, I need my things to be new. And I like new stuff. Don't get me wrong. But if it's in great condition and it works and you disinfect it and you sanitize it, what's wrong with it? And I recommend you to even look at yard sales and online and thrift stores for lower cost items, because if you can get a really good product for, a lower cost for, inexpensive prices, why not? That saves you, especially if you want to become a home bartender and you don't know how deep down the rabbit hole you want to go with this. Some people will go out and they'll start this journey and they're going out and they're spending hundreds of dollars, even thousands of dollars on bartending stuff to never use it again. Which, I mean, if you got the money, this conversation is not for you, okay? If you a Drake or a B or even, the little, I don't even say little because you're getting your money, but if you're even the business owner around the corner who's making ducats and you can buy everything new, hell, one day I might be that person where I'm just buying everything new. Then go ahead and do you. But if you're like me and you've been eating ramen noodles for a little bit, you might want to save a little bit on some of the items that you're going to purchase for your home bartending kit. So check out thrift stores, yard sales, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, eBay. I have an eBay link below where you can go and see some things that I might have that might help you. Whatever it is, just don't feel like you have to spend a lot of money to do something that you love. It's okay to get things that have been used or gently used, or shoot, if you have the wherewithal and you know how to fix something, you might get something broken for $2 and fix it up, and that bitch is worth $1,000. I'm just saying, work smarter, not harder, people. Can I get an amen, please? So today, we're going to make something with rum. Is that, I can't roll my R's. I can't do it. That's the back of my throat. That's not sexy. Who wants to hear that? Roberto. That's gross. Come on, man. Anyway, rum. So just we're going to touch a little bit about rum because like I did with my vodka, we are going to do a deep dive into it. But I wanted to drink this and I'm like, I got to share this with my people. Like, I got to share this with you guys. Some of you guys might not be big time cocktailers, and that's okay if you're not. But what you can do is try something a little different. Rum is an alcohol, is a spirit. It's normally made in your Caribbean areas like the Jamaica, Puerto Rico, out there in the Caribbean. It's based off of sugarcane and molasses, and it's fermented, and it's more of a sweet, richer type of spirit. A little higher in sugars than your other spirit because of the molasses and the sugarcane. But we are going to go into more depth in other videos. Today we're going to do something just a little fun, just if you want something a little pop of freshness. So today I do have a good cocktail that we're going to make. It is called a Dark N Stormy. Ooh. It sounds like a nice, sexy little drink, and you're just like, okay, dark. I feel like there's a song. Dark N Stormy supposedly was made by Gosling's Rum. Gosling's, I might be saying it wrong. I think it's Gosling. Yeah, I'm going to go with Gosling's. Gosling, which is not to be confused with Ryan Gosling, which is what I always call this. Gosling Rum is a company that makes rum, and they actually claim to come up with the Dark N Stormy drink. They claim that this Dark N Stormy is their brainchild so hard that they actually got it trademarked. It's theirs. Like, if you make a Dark N Stormy, one of the rums that you have to use with it is made by Gosling. You have to use Gosling rum with it. But the Dark N Stormy that they trademarked looks like this. That's the trademark Dark N Stormy. However, how other people get around it is they spell it like this. That's the Dark N Stormy that we're going to make today, because if you make Dark N Stormies like this, you have to use Gosling's rum. If you don't have Gosling rum, you are supposed to make a Dark N Stormy. Spell it like this. And we don't have Gosling rum. We're going to make this Dark N Stormy. All right. Did that make sense? Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? You got it? Get it good? Good. I mean, we are going to use rum, of course. I have Bacardi black rum. I know we haven't talked much about rum. I will be doing an in-depth deep dive of that soon, my love, soon. Rum is based out of more of your Caribbean islands. That's where it's more prevalent. It has more of a rich, sweeter, like molasses and sugarcane, because that's where it's made from. It's fermented from those bases. Very sweet. Depending on where you get the rum from, they do have their own nuances that we will talk about a little bit later. We have the rum from the Bacardi factory. The Bacardi factory started in Cuba, but now it is currently, the one that I went to is in Puerto Rico. They actually have a Bacardi tour that you could take, which is really good. Here's some pictures from the tour that I went on many moons ago. It was really nice. It was so cool. When you went in there, you were able to kind of see the distillery of how the rum was made, and you walked through it. I didn't realize that. I really found it interesting, but you had the room of where the pot stills were. At the time, I wasn't really into the technical historical versions of creating spirits. So I did not know what they were, but you were in the rooms where there were the stills, the column stills. This is where the liquor or the alcohol is created from the fermented mash and is separated, and it is put into the copper stills or the pot stills in order to make the actual alcohol. So they took you to that room to see it. Also, a part of the finishing for a rum is they put them in barrels. So these barrels is what tends to give rum that molassesy taste and also that darker look. The darker the rum, the longer it has been aged in the barrels. The lighter the rum, the less it has been aged in the barrels. So that was really cool to check it out. They also gave you a little ticket so you can go and sample the different types of rum. And there's some rums that are really only available at that factory in Puerto Rico that you won't see here in the States. It's been a year since I've gone, so I can't really tell you which ones they're out there that you'll get out there, but go out there, check it out. It's very much an experience. It's beautiful. Puerto Rico is beautiful, period. You got to go check it out. So this one says that Bacardi Black is blended using rums aged between 1 and 3 years in heavily charred oak barrels, then shaped through a secret blend of charcoals to craft a dark rum that has a bold and intense taste. So it looks like this one, the charcoal helped make it a bit darker and also to give it more like a spicy. You have orange, definitely it's not as sweet as your regular rums. So this is more of a spicy type of herbal flavors in here. It says that it has oak peel. There is sweet molasses, but again, that sweet molasses is not super overpowering in this, which is why I think this is going to be a great Dark and Stormy. Let's see, add a few drops of bitters for a delicious Tormenta Negra. Alternatively, try with your favorite cola. Cool facts, when you put a Bacardi with Coke, if you add a lime to it, that drink is now called a Cuba Libre. The more you know. This is actually, is like I said, spicier. You'll pick up spicier notes. You do smell that sweet molasses note in there, but there's other rums that I've tasted where the molasses is much stronger, much sweeter. This, again, is not super sweet, but it does have that hint of sweetness to it that lets you know that, hey, this is a rum. So this is not one of the super aged rums that you will see in Puerto Rico. Some of the Puerto Rican rums will age up like beyond 10 to 15 years. And those are the ones that's called gold in some parts of it. And those are, depending on what it is, it might be a bit more expensive, which are some of the ones that you only find out there in Puerto Rico. So first things first, for our Dark and Stormy, this one right here, we need a rum. I chose this rum because I want the Dark and Stormy to be more spicy, more hearty, more earthy. I want to bring out more of the oak flavors with it, which I think would be really good with a ginger beer, which takes me to our next thing. Ginger beer! I love ginger beer. This is Cock and Bull. Yeah. Cock and Bull, this is a ginger beer. People, what is the difference between a ginger beer and a ginger ale? Ginger ale is really a carbonated soda that has ginger infused in it. Ginger beer actually goes through a fermentation process to give you that spicy taste to it. That's why ginger beer is like stronger than ginger ale because of the difference in the process, okay? So if you do this drink and you try with a ginger ale, it still will work, but it's not going to hit like it would if you did a ginger beer. For you to try is Cock and Bull. It's really good. Or, some of you guys can do some Fever Tree, or go to the heart of Jamaica, get you a really good ginger beer. Jamaica has some amazing ginger beers. I can't think of them off rip, but I know some. I just can't think of them right now. Once I see them, I'm be like, shit, that's what it was. Some lime juice. This is fresh squeezed lime juice. Like, I just squeezed this an hour ago. Shit's fresh. I'm ready. Woo, let's smell it. Fresh and limey. The garnishes, a simple garnish that we're using today is lime. Usually I don't have my garnishes, but I'm trying to step up today, you guys. I'm trying to step my game up for 2022 because I want all the smoke. So I'm like, this year, we doing garnishes in every video. If my cocktail doesn't have a garnish, I ain't shit. Some limes that I cut in wedges. See that? Boop. We're going to use that to garnish our jigger. Because, we like to measure stuff. That's important, measuring. I want a Collins glass because, that's what they go in. Ice. We want ice. This is my silicone ice tray with my ice on the inside. These are giving you my big old square rock ices that I love. This also makes your ice look nicer and clearer. Good ice is what's really an important part of cocktails. Like the better the ice, the better tasting your cocktail will be. Cocktails will taste good, but the better your ingredients, the better your care, the better your tools, the better that cocktail can be, because we want to make really good cocktails where people are just like, holy smokes, Batman, this is delicious. Like, that's what we want people to say. Maybe not the holy smokes, Batman. That'd be nice. Like, no one ever says that anymore. No one says that. With the Dark and Stormy, this is a really quick and easy cocktail, reminiscent of the Moscow Mule that we made before, which used ginger beer and lime, except for now we're doing the rum. It's not shaken, it's not stirred. It's really a quick drink and go. I said that's so weird. It's not stirred. It's really just a built drink. You pour it and you go and you serve it, which is really cool. We're going to do that. This is a great drink for you to drink when you're at home. You want something quick. You got friends over. You don't have a lot, but you got rum. You got ginger beer. You're just like, hey, yo, man, let's throw this together. Let's make some shit happen. Or if you just like to drink cocktail like I am for a video I'm doing later on tonight, it's great. It's easy and it tastes so good. The ginger beer really plays on the spices in that rum, which is why you want to do a ginger beer as well, because the ginger ale, it doesn't have that extra to really meld well with the flavors of the rum like the ginger beer does. So I urge you, make your cocktail with the ginger beer first and then later go to ginger ale and see if you can tell the difference. You should already be able to tell the difference off rip, because ginger beer, like, you ever try to inhale ginger beer and almost die? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Finally, we're going to use my little ice tongs. I don't like these as much as my other tongs, but fuck it, it's all I have right now. Get your glass. Bing bong. Got my ice. Next things, we're going to do 2 ounces of rum. Actually, remember, we want to do the cheapest. We want to do the cheapest ingredients first. We want to stick to that. Kind of. Like, sometimes that rule makes sense depending on what it is. But in this case, like for me, the rum costs more than the ginger beer, but we want to top it with the ginger beer. However, I do kind of want the lime at the bottom, because when the drinks go in, they kind of disperse the ingredients. So I do kind of want the lime to go in first, because I want my lime to start building up. So let's start with lime first. We're going to do a 1/2 ounce of lime. If you're into lime, some people like their stuff limey, go ahead and add a little extra. Remember, the best cocktail you ever had is the best cocktail that you want. So, 1/2 ounce of lime juice down at the bottom. Check and checky mark. 2 ounces of rum. Then we're going to get our bottle opener. I should have said that you needed this. I kind of thought you would just know that you need this because, of the cap. But I'm sorry. You need a bottle opener. We're going to pop that over. And then we're going to top. Ooh, ginger beer. And then we're going to top with our lime. Garnish with the lime. And voila! You've got yourself a Dark and Stormy. Let's taste it. Ooh! Oh my! Oh my! That they're good. Thank you again for watching me, you guys. Don't forget to please subscribe, like, comment, share. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you don't like. Even let me know if you don't like my stuff. Someone left some throw up emojis. Hey, man, if that's how you feel, thank you. You took the time out your day to comment on one of my videos. And for that, I thank you. I hope you guys are having a great week. I hope everything goes your way. Be safe, be sound, be loved. Bye.